Okay, it is the end of November, which is honestly such a funny time of year. We're still very much in the weeds of work and family and school concerts and holiday chaos. And at the same time, we're all kind of already living in next year in our heads. And if you're anything like me, you're thinking about what you want 2026 to feel like, not just in your business, but in your actual life. The pace, the white space, the energy you want to bring into your days, the things you want more of, the things you know that you are done with. And I've been thinking a lot about this too. So imagine something with me. Maybe it's not January 1st because let's be honest, nothing magically resets overnight, but sometime early next year, after you've made some intentional shifts, after you've given yourself permission to do things differently, you sit down with your coffee on a random Wednesday morning. Maybe the house is finally quiet and your day already feels lighter. And that's not because you've turned into some kind of productivity robot. It's not because you squeezed more tasks into your calendar, but it's because you finally stopped doing everything alone. You finally cracked the code on how to integrate AI into your life and business in a way that gives you back your humanity. It gives you margin, white space, breathing room. It gives you the ability to take an afternoon off without the guilt spiral and the chance to pick up your kids after school without that tight, panicky feeling like everything is falling behind while you start your mom taxi shift. It gives you the gift of showing up more present, more creative, more you. And that's really the heart of what I want to talk about today because, yes, this episode is about AI. Hi, I talk about AI now, but it's also about your life. The goals that you're thinking about right now, the pace that you want for next year, the intention behind the business that you're building, and the permission to do things in a way that actually feels aligned and human. So today I want to share with you my 3 predictions for 2026. And these are the same as I've sent out in an email series I did this week. And I'm going to walk you through why they matter, what they mean for your business, and how they'll connect you to the way that you want life to feel next year. All right, let's dive in. So prediction number 1, 2026, I'm claiming it. It's the year of the bot. This is the year that AI stops being optional. There was a moment not even that long ago when using AI made you look innovative and ahead of the curve, but now not using it just makes you look behind. And that shift happened pretty fast. But what's coming next is even bigger. We're moving out of the let me just play with ChatGPT phase and into building actual ecosystems in our businesses, like teams of AI assistants that quietly run parts of our world so that we don't have to. And again, this is not about doing more so that you can just pump out more content or try and keep up with the noise online. I am not about that. It's about creating space. We're talking about operational efficiency, yes, bots that handle your admin, your repetitive tasks, your content prep, but the real value, it's capacity, it's energy, it's time back. Imagine showing up at your desk and not having to start from scratch. Imagine having your ideas already sorted, your content prepped, the research done, the inbox cleaned up, not so you can go do more work, but so that you can move through your day feeling like a human being again. That's the arc of 2026. AI is your backstage team, the quiet, steady helpers that give you back the emotional bandwidth and actually enjoy your business and your life. And the thing that we can't ignore anymore is that AI is no longer a nice to have. The entrepreneurs who thrive next year will be the ones who choose how to integrate it with intention now, not someday, not when things slow down, not when everyone else has it already figured out. Prioritizing AI fits into your business today. That's what will ensure that you aren't playing catch up tomorrow. It's how you stay relevant, supported, and spacious as the landscape shifts around us. So prediction number 2 is that implementation is where it's at. We have so much strategy online, templates, frameworks, methods, maps. It's like Oprah. You get a framework, you get a framework. But here's the truth. Strategy is only as powerful as your ability to actually implement it, and not just for you, but for your clients too. Next year will reward the experts who don't just teach the plan, but help their clients build it, apply it, and see results faster. The people who can take an idea and turn it into something real in their own business and in the hands of the people they serve are the ones who lead. This one really hit home for me earlier this year. I've always been big on visibility strategy, right? Helping people to get clear, to get seen, to get known, to know exactly how to do those things. But that clarity alone doesn't build the momentum. The bottleneck is always time and energy and capacity. And that is when AI changed everything for me. I realized that I could take the exact systems that I use for content, visibility, and relationship building and turn them into bots that actually did the work with me, not replacing my voice or replacing the relationship building, but doing like that prep work so that I could show up more present and intentional. And once I saw how well those tools worked for me, I started building them for my clients too, giving them the same clarity, capacity, and support, and ability to actually implement the strategy that I was giving them. And the impact, undeniable. The momentum is exactly why I'm now partnering with a developer to build a full AI platform designed to make this even easier for business owners so you can implement faster, support your clients better, and step into this next era with confidence. That is the advantage next year. Implementation becomes the differentiator, not just teaching your strategies, but providing the tools to help execute them with ease. AI collapses that space between I should do this and I did do this. And that's why I believe that 2026 belongs to the implementers, the ones who build the bridge between great ideas and real follow-through. Prediction number 3, the next era belongs to the ones who know how to human. Okay, this is the one that gives me full body goosebumps because here's what's been happening over the last 5 years. We've been more connected than ever, while feeling less human than ever. Zoom, Slack, content schedules, constant algorithms, honestly, it's exhausting. And a lot of entrepreneurs got trapped in performance mode. Always on, always visible, always chasing. But that pendulum, I see it swinging back. AI takes on the heavy lifting, the prep work, the admin, the repetitive tasks, and it's giving us back the most valuable thing that we've lost, our presence. 2026 will be the year we use technology to reconnect, not to escape. The time we save with AI won't be filled with more content creation or chasing algorithms. It'll be spent having real conversations, deepening community, and focusing on what actually moves business forward, which is relationships. Because here's what I know for sure, referrals, collaborations, real human connections will continue to be the most effective way to grow. Visibility will come from trust, period. And the entrepreneurs who win next year will be the ones who choose connection over constant performance. And that's why this shift matters so much. When AI handles your prep work, your admin, your research, it gives you back your presence. You suddenly have the time to do the things that actually build loyalty and longevity, one-on-one client calls that aren't rushed, high-touch programs or community spaces where people feel seen, real-life events, remember those? Collaborations and shared experiences that spark new opportunities. I keep having to say this, but AI isn't replacing us. It's releasing us to do the work only humans can do. And as we step into this new era, there are 2 paths forward. You can let AI pull you deeper into the cycle of constant productivity, doing more, faster, and still feeling behind. Or You can choose to integrate it intentionally. You can let it support you, create space, and help you show up more human than ever. That is the real advantage, not just the speed, not the automation, but the capacity to connect, create, and contribute at a deeper level. Because the truth is, AI can write the post, schedule the task, optimize the funnel, but only you can make someone feel seen and understood and inspired to act. And that is the human advantage. And it's exactly what the next era of business is built on for 2026. So here's the question. Which path will you choose? The one way where AI pushes you to do more faster and stay stuck in the noise? Or the one where it supports you, gives you space, helps you show up more human than ever? I'm here for the second one because we don't need to be busier. We just need to be braver, willing to use technology differently, intentionally, and in ways that make business more human again. That's what I see for 2026, and that's what we're building this next era on. Okay, deep breath. As we wrap up, here's what I want you to walk away with. These predictions aren't just ideas for the sake of ideas. They are a roadmap for how to build a business and a life that actually feels good next year. A business that gives you margin, presence, and the breathing room that you've been craving. And AI is the key tool that makes this all possible. And again, it's not just because it can turn you into someone who does more, but it just finally lets you stop carrying everything alone. So if part of you is thinking, okay, I'm ready, I want this to feel different next year, then let this be your sign to take a step. Not even a giant leap, not a full overhaul, just one aligned move toward building your own AI ecosystem. One move that creates a little more ease, a little more space, and a whole lot more possibility. I built the Year of the Bot Sale to support exactly that. Wherever you are in your AI journey, if you're a curious beginner, you're ready to optimize, you're a builder, or you're a full-on ecosystem designer, then there's something here that helps you move forward with intention. And I can say this with full certainty. AI has completely changed the trajectory of my business, the way I operate, the way I think even, and the way I support my clients. It is not a side tool anymore. It is the center of what I do because it genuinely makes everything else easier, lighter, and more intentional. And I'm here to support you in integrating it in a way that feels aligned for you. Your business, your energy, your life. You do not have to figure this out alone. So I'm wishing you a year ahead that feels more aligned and more spacious. Bye for now.